Hi, ladies. This is Melanie, and I am here to go over my finished mini album, the tutorial that I made, the envelope mini album tutorial. This is mine. And I'm almost finished with the decoration. And I don't have anything on the spine yet. It's some pretty green paper, and I'm thinking either, some rosette in the pink, which does go with the front, or with this purple here. So if you have an opinion, you might let me know. And then I'm thinking I might put a strip, just two lines of this down each side, on the there. So that's what I'm thinking I might do. Or I may put a bow with a wide satin bow, like a purple one. I've got a pink one here, but I'm thinking of doing a pretty big purple one, and then I could hang, not this big, but then I could hang some trinkets and stuff, something like that maybe. I'm tied better, or seam binding. I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. Anyway, so let's go over what I have done. So I used that beautiful paper. I just couldn't help myself. It's so pretty paper. I did this bling trim. It's on there with score tape, and so you have to be careful with it because it can come off. I didn't eat such styles in it. I may, if I send, before I send it out. This is a photo mat. Okay, I have made it where you can take this photo mat out. Well, I'll have to get my pliers here because I haven't put a little tab on it yet. But this is just a paper photo mat that I have in there that comes out, and you can cut your picture. Okay, see how it comes out? And you can cut your picture to the size of this frame. But for now, I've got the photo mat in there that goes with the paper. So I'll have to put a string or some seam binding in there so you can just pull that out easier. So anyway, this serves. It'll have a clear window, and then you put the picture right here, and I may print on here place photo here. So this was like a silverish, dark, blackish, silverish frame, and I made it. I did some treatment to it, and I did some purple to help it go with the paper, and I did some gold since the flowers have gold on them. And then here's my closure for the album. It's seam binding. Okay, here's the back of it, and back to the spine. So I thought the frame, this picture. Let me turn this off because the this video is not doing justice to the frame, but it is very pretty, much more prettier in person. Okay, so I said this was the closure, and all you do is just like that. The closures on those policy envelopes. You just take the seam binding. I have these beads on it, and I've had these where these hung down right there. I let them slip when I closed it. But you can see you can pull it tighter or looser depending on how many pictures. And this is how wide it wants to open. But I like to close it a little bit, okay? And then I take it and I wrap it around the button a few times, the closure a few times, and it's ready to go. It's closed. And then I have these little trinkets hanging off here. So I don't know if I'm going to keep those on there or not. I was just playing around with this stuff. But the button is on there for good. And I thought I wanted to use the green to help bring the green out in the paper. So let's go ahead and look on the inside. Let's see. All right, let me put that closure right there now. The first page is this one right here. This is the inside cover page. And I just used some of my appliques that I had. And here's a couple photo mats. That polka dot one and this one right here. The best is to hold each other. And then some frog feather or rosette trim. And then some white lacy stuff down here. Then I have this. Remember, on my envelopes are magnetized. So this is the magnetized one. Here's a photo mat right here with some pearl trim and a flower at the bottom. And you can put a photo back here as well. A photo here, a photo there. And then, I forgot, I still haven't done my photo mats for inside yet. So you still have lots of, this book has real estate for photos that's incredible. So the next page is the back page to the single envelope. And that's the tag I made. And here is, you can put a title right here as far as what, if you put a picture on the tag or something. It has this little jewelry piece hanging down and some trim. And it has this pretty flower here and then a little journal part right here. And remember I told you I have to do a cover fix. Something happened there. I have to patch that with something. But here's my magnet. Here, I see what happened. This paper moved on my magnet, and the tape took off my paper. Okay. Remember I told you this was magnetized? I haven't covered it up yet. And that's why that happened in my paper, but that's an easy fix. So I slip that in there, and it catches with the magnet, and you can turn your book upside down, and my tag is not coming out. Okay, I'm shaking it, and it's not coming out. So I like to be able to play off the other side of using magnets. Here is the other one, the other envelope set. And here's the part we added to make the binding part. If you watch the tutorial, you know what I'm talking about, ladies. And here is a photo mat here, a photo mat here, and a photo mat here. And then you have your envelope inside here, your first envelope here. You have room for photos in here. And then you open it up and you have a little journal tag. And then you have, let's see, you can put some pictures behind here as well. Okay, and then these are the little pockets that we made that went on the little flap when we put the two flaps together. And these are the tags that go in them. And so these hold pictures as well. And then we made double flips. Here, I'm sorry, double flip. You got one side here, so you can put a picture here, picture on both sides of the tags, and then a picture on the back. And here is the other envelope. You've got room inside there. And then here's the back of the envelope. Here's a journal spot here. Here is a tag or a postcard that you can journal or put a picture on. And that goes and tucks right like that so it doesn't come out. And this is some pretty green paper, so I use this green flower and it looks beautiful. This I left alone because I like the look of the cut wood, like the tree is cut, little wood circles, and I think it's beautiful. So I just left it alone. Here's the pretty paper I like. Here are here's a photo mat back here. Then I made a tuck spot, and you've got two sides here, and you've got this side and this side here. And then you have your envelope here. And here's this page. Take this out, and you have front and back. And you can even put more in there. I just didn't. Okay. Then you can you're going to put some photos here. And then you can put some photos, if I can get that, inside your envelope here. And here's the last one on that signature. I've got this as the tuck spot. This is helps holds it. You just take it out of the corner like that and lift it out. And here's a tuck spot here. Take this out. You can journal or put pictures. And then you can even put a picture here and on the back of here. Tuck that back in. Stick it in the flower and make sure it gets behind here so that holds it in and your stuff is not always falling out. I always like to make it where my tags and such don't fall out in my albums. Okay, the next one is the magnetic piece, okay? And this one I just made where it comes off. Here's my tag for that, front and back, and then my magnetized piece. Here's some pretty trim. This is a lacy netting trim with some bling. Here's my envelope here for more pictures. And here's my pocket. These are magnetized. I'm playing off the magnets on the front. Okay. And these are magnetized. These were that one's not magnetized, but these two are. Okay, then we have this page here. Something just fell, darn it. Okay, I like have things fall in my room all the time. I'm like, what was that? I have no idea. I put this bling, I don't know if you can see it, I put it along the side of the trim. I thought it looked really pretty going the path of the wave. And here's a photo mat front and back. And then you also put photos inside. Oh, here's another one too. Another photo mat here. And front and back. And then you can put some here. So there's two photo mats in there. And then here's your envelope. Inside your envelope. And then here's your photo mat for this. And your little journal spot. Then you have your two tags. Tags again, like what I just showed you earlier. But see, they look so different because they're done in different paper. And, they're decorated different, but these are the same thing. So you have these here. You can put pictures here and here, here and here. And then you can put them on the back of this and on the back of these. And then you have a photo mat here, a photo here. And then here's your envelope inside where you can put more pictures. And then you have this here for photos. And this I did. I used one of those cutouts of the tree. It looks like the tree. I glued a few flowers on. I'm gonna have to replace that pearl that came off. And I put a chipboard tag on the back. Tuck spot in there, and I glued it just a little bit down here on the trim so it won't fall through. Just these three, just a dab, and it won't fall through. So that's what's on that page. Next page is a plain page here with a little trim on the edge. This one here, I have a little flower up here in the corner as a tuck spot holder. And this is a flower here as a tuck spot. And this just comes out like that and back down into the flower. Then you have your envelope. Let's see. Envelope opening right there. And then here's your last few envelopes. Here's a repeat, but I just try to make it look different. Here's a tag here. A tag here. And I made this as a what do you call that? pocket. There you go. Just a really thin pocket with some trim that the paper had. And here's the back page. And here is the last back cover. And here's a photo mat here. And here. And put it right in there. Fold it all up. Oh, I am going to put some trim down here and probably down this way. I just didn't do it yet. But that is my album. Please leave me some comments and let me know what you think. And I think it turned out really well. I struggled with the cover because I loved the flowers. I wanted to use the flowers. And I didn't know how I was going to be able to incorporate this frame. And I wanted a frame on there so a person could put their photo in there. And it be about them or their love, a husband and a wife or a wife and then it be about their honeymoon or who knows what, But I think this captured the essence of the paper because once you get a photo in there, it will look totally different. Okay, when you cover that up, it's going to look totally different. It's not going to look so flower, like it does right now. So, but I wanted to put that pretty paper in there because it does coordinate with it. And that's how you close up your button. It's just adhered with some wire on the other side. And it's glued down. And it's covered up. And then I've got, the dangles fell down again. And then here's some little charms down here. So, that's my album, ladies. Thank you for watching.